What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about the top 5 most heavily shorted EVs in the market as of right now. So I want to go over all the things that you need to know, but first make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with stock number 5, you have RIVN. So at the time of doing this video, which is Wednesday evening, it did go down 6.84%, down 47.8% over the last 1 year, and in 2024, down 52.98. So it is starting to get down quite a lot over the last little bit, so it's scary little slope there. But as of right now, 17.65% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 127.31 million shares being shorted. Then that works out to be $1.51 billion. On Wednesday, shorts did return 625,000. Cost to borrow average is 0.85%. You see some signs of manipulation because cost to borrow minimum is negative. So that does mean that there is a broker out there physically paying people to short RIVN, as messed up as that is. And generally, shorts have kind of been getting into RIVN over the last little bit. So they are sensing blood in the market. Of course, Adam Jonas did downgrade the whole US automotive market, and with the exception of Tesla, of course. So yeah, not necessarily the best. And through IBKR, it does indicate roughly 1 million shares is available to be shorted. So again, something to kind of consider. Moving on to stock number 4, Workhorse. Did go down 8.79% on Wednesday, down 91.05 over the last 1 year, and in 2024 down 88.73. But 24.48% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 5.1 million shares overall being shorted. Wednesday shorts didn't do all that much. They kind of increased roughly around 5,000 shares. Utilization 82.93, and then short score is 82.03. So the higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. And then cost to borrow average is 24.77. On a side note, if you have any questions about any of this information, such as cost to borrow, what that means, or anything, let me know in the comments below. I can definitely break that down for you. But basically through IBKR does indicate around 35,000 shares is available to be shorted. So once again, somewhat limited supply, if that kind of makes sense. Moving on to stock number 3, you do have Nikola. So tickers NKLA did go down 7.69% on Wednesday over the last 1 year, down 89.68, and in 2024 down 83.5%. So kind of brutal when it comes down to that. 30.14% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 14.81 million shares overall are being shorted. Shorts increased roughly around 45,000 shares. Cost to borrow average is 328%, so very high stuff when it comes to that. Short score is 90.73, and on a side note, short score is comprised of utilization, number of shares being shorted, and cost to borrow. So kind of it's put as a ratio, and it does indicate roughly around 400 slash, looks like back and forth between that and 0 shares available. So this one definitely will be kind of interesting for Thursday. We'll just have to wait and see. Moving on to the stock number 1 and also stock number 2. Let me know your guys' predictions in the comments below, which ones you guys think they are. But getting right to it though, Lucid. So Lucid on Wednesday did go down 3.93% over the last 1 year, down 33.33%, and in 2024 down 18.76. 30.16% of the free float is being shorted, so it did beat out Nikola by 0.02%. So kind of crazy stuff for that, but 270.35 million shares overall are being shorted. On Wednesday, shorts increased 789,000 shares. Cost to borrow average is 7.05, and then utilization is 96.82. Shorts have really been doubling down with Lucid for a while now, so they anticipate a lot of blood, and yeah, they have been somewhat right with it because, like I said, it hasn't been doing all that great. Moving on to stock number 1, you have Faraday. Did go down 6.63% on Wednesday over the last 1 year, down 99.23, and in 2024 down 90.09. It does indicate 36.35% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 4.46 million shares. So as I've brought up in the past, even though it does show the 36%, I do feel that there is dilution happening behind the scenes, so take that with a grain of salt. I don't believe 36 is accurate. Most likely it could be kind of high teens or 20, but until they disclose the new outstanding share count, it's just guessing at this stage. But shorts did return roughly around 12,000 shares on Wednesday, utilization 95.42, and then cost to borrow average is 64.45%. And then through IBKR does indicate around 100,000 shares is available to be shorted. So let me know your thoughts. Which stocks do you own? Any of these stocks? And if so, give yourself a shout out in the comments below. And do you guys see a recovery in the EV sector that could really prompt a squeeze? For instance, like Workhorse and Faraday are down substantially over the last 1 year. Do you think they have a chance of recovering to all-time highs? Or do you think that maybe it's just going to be left to Lucid and RIVN and Tesla as being the big contenders? Like I say all the time, I do use this. I go through every single one of these stocks. So this is the largest EVs based on market cap. So I ensure that I have double checked everything, double checked NIO, Lee, Tesla. Tesla always has low short interest. VinFast, I checked them all. Do you guys think there's going to be something kind of happening or what not? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And one final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. This is a kick-ass deal. Link to this is in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you guys watching.